Now, speaking of films coming out and upcoming films and trailers and so on and so forth, I've seen quite a few films this last few weeks, and I have not seen a trailer for I Know What You Did Last Summer yet, and I'm a little disappointed. Like, I've been going in blind to a lot of films, and I gotta admit, it's actually kind of exciting, if you will. You know, just kind of going in, not knowing what to expect, not having any expectations, any idea what the fuck's going on. However, with I Know What You Did Last Summer, I already seen all the originals. I've seen the show. I even seen I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, that really shitty third sequel that kind of like bend the rules of reality. So yeah, I know what the movie's about. I know the premise. However, I would like to see a trailer for it. Like, why is it not being promoted at all? Like, this is supposed to be a big not really a blockbuster hit. Again, let's talk about it. Like, why are they releasing a horror film in July? Like, I got in the video, but this is just something that just kind of dawned on me. What the fuck happened to the release schedule of films? Like, you always had January to like February, March was always like your Oscar bait films that released in like November, December for like 2 weeks in LA and New York, and then they went everywhere else. After January 1st, you had that like Oscar kind of season films. Of course, you always had those shitty horror films that were just kind of cleansers because, you know, teenagers want to watch movies too. And they were always like really shitty horror movies. There were never anything really good or, you know, no A-list horror films. They're always like, you know, something that kind of got pushed through the blender. Like the Bye Bye Man came out like, I think January 3rd or something one year. You know, you never had good horror films. They were just kind of like whatever got pushed through the blender, you know, that somebody made as a favor to somebody's kid or something like that. Or somebody's kid got made because they did a favor for the father or whatever the case may be. But it was never really anything big. And then, you know, you come into like September, spring, and you start to have more variety come out. And you're building up to your summer blockbusters. And of course, you know, fucking May 28th or whatever Memorial Day is, up through Labor Day is all summer blockbusters. And then you get into October, you have more like just a lot of horror films, a couple of comedies and dramas, you know, sporadically like kind of blended in there, but it was mostly horror films. That's what studios really pushed their horror films out. And then going into November and December, it was more dramas, you know, holiday films, stuff like that. Where in the fuck happened, like, whatever happened to that? We're getting a bunch of horror movies in July. We're getting blockbusters in January. Like, where is the structure? Like, where is the formality of this? Anyway, we're going a whole tangent there, but question is, why are they releasing a horror movie in July? I mean, I'm still stoked to see it. Mind you not, I'm still going to see this opening weekend. I'll probably go Thursday night and see this movie. I am fucking super stoked for it. Love the original, well, the first two. The third one, we don't want to talk about it. Even the show was really good. Like, honestly, I was shocked that it got canceled for season 1. The show actually was pretty good. So, why July? I'm honestly curious. Like, why put a horror movie up against summer blockbusters? Question is, are you going to see it? Comment below. Let me know.